Yo, 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 we back. Welcome to On The Go Sports. And we got some news. Doc Rivers has been fired. I know it's not a shocker. After losing that game seven, we all had a feeling. But damn, man. Like, what? I don't understand. Like, how does this guy manage to lose so many game sevens? And how do you keep managing to go to game sevens? There has to be a flaw in your coaching, like for you to be so terrible in game sevens and then the playoffs. I mean, like damn. Ah, man, but all right. Well, for this video, I'm going to be talking about, what I want to see for the Sixers in the future and what I expect to happen. I recently watched the Daryl Morey press conference. Uh, if you guys didn't watch it, I'll briefly talk about it later in the episode because he really did give us some knowledgeable things to talk about. All right, first of all, to the guys who were just saying blow up the Sixers, you guys must be stupid because do you know we have no chance of winning without Embiid? Like, if you want to rebuild, there's a one out of probably million chance, not a million, but there's a small chance of us finding a player like Embiid ever again. We got we have to remember that, guys. All right. And Embiid's constantly getting better every year, and I know in the postseason it doesn't show. Okay, he does have to be accountable for that. He is, especially this game seven. He played horrible. Okay, but unless he demands a trade, we cannot trade him. Because if you trade him, I'm telling you, we're not going to get assets back. They're gonna help us, but we're not going to be a championship-esque team. So that's what I gotta say to that. I don't think we should trade him unless he demands it. Um, and yes, I'm more open now of debating Jokic and Embiid. Now I think they're more equal. Now I used to have Embiid over Jokic, but after seeing what Jokic is doing in the playoffs, I feel dumb forever saying Embiid's better. This was the year Embiid was supposed to show out, so it kind of just sucks, man. It really does suck. You know, especially as Sixers fan, all of us, all of us are hyping him up. All of us are saying he is MVP. All of us are saying this was the year. This was the year. But we do this every year. We do this every year. Like, I'm done now, bro. Like, I'm done. I don't have that positivity anymore. Coming up, I'm not excited. Well, I'm excited, obviously, but I don't think we're gonna win. Like the last 3 years straight, I thought we were gonna win the finals, which is crazy. I know it's crazy. It sounds crazy, but now I'm just like, this might be who Embiid is. But I think Embiid can still grow and get better. But I have the main reason, and Daryl Morey talked about this in the press conference. He was saying, when he's looking for his coach candidates, he wants the coach to have more challenging practices. And this was a big thing talking about Doc Rivers. Like Doc Rivers, all the players would talk about, they would make jokes about how light the practice was. Which, come on, you're in the NBA. That's the highest performing, athletes of basketball in the world, and you're telling me you're not having hard practices? That's crazy. But yeah, Daryl Morey was talking about how in practice he wants practice to be hard and energetic and especially for Embiid, so it can help him for the playoffs. Because when they play in the playoffs, they play aggressive defense, hard defense, technical defense, and if you're not practicing that, if you're not getting used to that, you're not going to be prepared. So he was just talking about it. You want a coach to prepare you in practice of what you're going to see in the playoffs. You can't just wing it. That's basically what Doc was doing. Like, he's like, all right, we're going to go for our plays, our defensive rotations, and that's it. Embiid, you're big enough to just do whatever you want. Come on, it's not like that. Doc, I love you, but, man, you didn't do great. And the thing is, we keep stabbing ourselves because we had a great young core of talented players that I really liked. Isaiah Joe, I loved him. Whenever he hopped in, he would drill threes. He shot threes from deep, had a great jump shot. He was tall, lengthy. I mean, as a rookie, he wasn't great defensively, but we saw the improvement when he came in next year. And it just sucks. Doc Rivers never gave him the opportunity. Same with Paul Reed, but Paul Reed kind of forced his way at playing. But we had Isaiah Joe and Charles Bassey. And the thing is, our biggest problem was backup center, and we literally released the backup center while having an open roster spot throughout the whole season, which is crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand that. Don't understand that. So we really we're shooting ourselves in the foot at that point, because what happened at the end? The reason why we lost was because we didn't have shooting. We didn't shoot well. That's why we lost. Basically, so like we shot 21% from three, probably worse. And Isaiah Joe would have been a great help. So that sucks. And for this offseason, we need Tyrese Maxey to make a huge jump, okay? We needed him to be an all-star-esque player. He's already at the 20-point per game. I always said I looked at him like a Kobe-esque player, and I'm a big Kobe fan, so I was just kind of saying that because, I'm a Sixers fan and a Kobe fan, obviously. Who wouldn't want Tyrese Maxey to be the next Kobe? But I said that in the sense of, we have Joel Embiid, a big center who's dominant MVP player, and Tyrese Maxey started off coming off the bench and was great. We watched him play. We're like, all right, this kid can play. Then next year, what does he average? 18 or something like that? And then now he's averaging 20. And if you look at Kobe's top first 4 seasons, they're almost identical to Tyrese Maxey. So take a look at both of their seasons in the first 4 seasons. Look at that, and it's almost identical. So we need this jump from Tyrese Maxey for us to still be in championship mode, and we can't. Embiid cannot regress. That's it. He still has to progress, and we'll be fine. We also have to find a way to get rid of Tobias. I love Tobias as a person, but he's getting paid way too much to be on our team, and he's not a great fit. He's not athletic enough to really do anything. He's not tall. I mean, he's tall, but he's unathletic for his height. So it's just like, what can you really do with that? But yeah, I don't know how we can really get rid of Tobias without giving away something else. Like we have to bank on either a contending team taking his contract and we'll give you a second rounder. I don't even know if you could do that, but we'll see what happens with Tobias. I don't know if you guys saw the reports, but James Harden said, basically, this is rumors, so it might not be 100% true, but they said James Harden would stay. Oh, he said he's not going to stay if Doc Rivers is still the head coach. And right after that rumor or that thing came out, I think it was on Bleacher Report or something, we fired him the next day. We fired Doc Rivers the next day. So, I mean, obviously, it looks like we want James Harden to stay on the team. Honestly, I don't care if he stays or leaves. I don't want him on the team. I really don't want him. But if he comes back, I wouldn't care. It would probably help us, honestly, at the end of the day. But James Harden is he's just one of the most frustrating players to watch. He drops 40 in 2 games, and then every other game he's garbage. Like, I don't understand that, I think we would have won, honestly, the series if we didn't have Harden, we would have won the series. I really believe that. But yeah, that's a what if. We'll see what happens. We could have gotten Tyrese Halliburton, which I feel like we would have gotten past the Celtics if we had him. Maybe De'Aaron Fox out. Maybe not now, but we could have Ben Simmons before Ben Simmons becomes to be a fraud. But yeah, like I said, we just keep doing this to ourselves. Our front, the front office just chokes. We'll see what we can do this offseason. I'll drop another video tomorrow. Just drop a like, drop a comment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.